All right, so the next one looks like a drama. I have no idea what this is going to be. Yeah, so I have no idea what it's going to be. But just a second, guys. But I will say it does have an actress that I know, so we'll have to see how this goes. I'll say no more, yeah. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for... The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Am I Okay? Official trailer Max coming at us from HBO Max, which is now also called Max, but really it's actually HBO Max. Trust me, I'm doing you a favor, HBO Max. People remember HBO Max, not Max. We're going to like the video. It's got 440,000 views to 10,000 likes and 1.9 thousand dislikes. There's no timeline on finding happiness. Am I Okay? Hashtag Am I Okay movie premieres on June 6th on Max. Okay. And then nothing else in the description. And actually, this is the thumbnail right here if you guys can see it. What is her name? She was in Madam Web. How come I can't remember what her name is? We're going to get into it, though. What is her... 50 Shades of Grey? Dakota Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, right? Isn't that who it is? Why am I... Dakota... Yeah, Dakota Johnson. So, let's see if she can recover from the Madam... This is going to be her rebound from Madam Web. I mean, obviously, this has been in production for a long time, so... this was being made before Madam Web was released, but I'm just saying this is going to be her rebound here from Madam Web. So let's check it out. We got a 2-minute and 37-second trailer. I hope you're ready.
Hi, it's Travis with Oscar Mike Radio. Oscar Mike Radio is a military and veterans podcast and show about those who serve our country and those who have served and are doing amazing things.
You know what? Let's take more. And then they had that fantastic...
It's managing those logistics and getting things where they need to be on time.
I mean, come on.
Want to learn more? Want to follow the show? Go to OscarMikeRadio.com or the link below. We're Oscar Mike, and we're mission in flight. Thank you.
Here we go.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm gonna have dinner with Ben.
Lucy, he's in love with you. You have to put him out of his misery and F him already. Oh.
I'm gonna go.
Why?
You just catapulted off the bed when I got close to you.
That is a good reason to leave, let me tell you guys. If a woman does this, just get out of there. Not because you're mad about it or anything, just, it's like, okay, like clearly we're not, this isn't the thing that I thought it was going to be. That's my major advice there. Do not get hung up on people who don't want you, whether romantically or not. Do not get hung up on people who don't want you. Even if it's just friends, just forget it. Leave. Don't, just go. If you call them a couple times and don't call you back, stop calling. Stop texting. Just go live your life. All right, here we go.
To you.
You never let anyone set you up. You don't date.
How many people have you slept with?
Okay.
Too many to count.
No.
Oh, I wish I was like you. But we have the same hair, so I'm on my way.
Okay.
I think you're afraid of getting close to someone for fear of rejection.
Everything is gonna be fine.
All right.
Okay? I'm fine.
Lucy.
I'm cool.
So, let me get this straight. She's very sad all the time, but then we see her here, and she's got this guy who she completely rejects, and he really likes her, and she's sad because her whole life is dedicated to, avoiding rejection from men and probably other people as well. And then, and this is what I always tell people, is that if you are in a situation and you want your situation to change, you have to act differently and do different things than what you are currently doing in order for them to change. If you are sad because you are lonely and no one loves you and you are single and you are getting old, or, whatever it is, then, hey, how about don't reject the one guy who wants to be with you and has put in real effort to do that? Yeah. I've been married for nearly 10 years now. And these advices are the things that I've lived by, and it's worked out so far. All right, here we go.
I don't even know what makes me happy. I'm 32 years old. I should have figured this out by now.
Okay. I don't know if you're...
Hey, what you doing?
Oh, just Google.
I'm sorry, I like this. Am I gay? If you look at your hands, are your index fingers longer than your ring finger, shorter than your... That's not... What the... How to know... Because she is not going with men, and she's sad about it, so she's trying to find out if she's a lesbian. Well, let me tell you something. I'll tell you how to know if you're gay or a lesbian or whatever. If you're a man and you're attracted to other men and you want to have sex with them, then you're gay. If you're a woman and you're attracted to other women and you want to have sex with them, then you are a lesbian, which is also gay. Okay? A full disclosure, I've talked about this before. I am a Christian, but I have no problem with people making their own decisions and believing their own beliefs. I'm just saying, I have no prejudice against anybody here with this. I just full disclosure, but I'm just saying, if you are attracted to the same sex, then you are homosexual. There is no look at your ring finger or index finger. I get a kick out of these. I have a couple of gay friends who I'm very close with, who share these all the time. Like, I don't know if you're gay, and they always laugh at them, and it's funny. Yeah. Anyway, we got about a minute and like 40 seconds left. Here we go.
Just Googling things, totally random stuff.
Why didn't you say anything?
Did you think that?
Okay.
What?
You did want a Volvo in high school. You did.
Almost the safest car.
Oh, is it that she actually is gay? Is she discovering that she's a lesbian? Okay. I was gonna say something, but I lost it. Okay, never mind. But yeah, okay. So this is about. Oh, it's a true story. So this is true. That's interesting. Okay, I want to know: is she somebody famous now or something? Well, anyway, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm nervous all the time. I'm scared of everything.
Hi. Do you want to come dance with me?
I have a drink. I'm drinking it. So,
Okay.
Oh my God. You have to date like everyone else. Hi, I'm Jane.
nice to meet you. Brittany's a new masseuse here.
So I'm sure.
Very flirty. You should do it.
It's not a good idea to make out with your coworkers, you guys. Read the news.
I just want to say, so this seems. I'm sure that it'll work out and it'll all make sense once you watch the movie. It's just, I will say that from what I'm seeing here, I'm not seeing. It seems like this person. Like what? I don't know. I can't pass judgment on it as far as this, but I do just want to say, like, maybe they would in the trailer try to show you things that make you think that she was gay instead of just that she doesn't date and so she must be gay. That's like a stereotype. I mean, there are people who are just nervous all the time, shy, and so they can't have a hard time connecting with people, so they end up not in a relationship. That doesn't make them, like if I'm a man and I'm shy and nervous all the time around women and I'm basically a big nerd and can't handle being around women or rejection, so I don't go out and find a girlfriend, that doesn't mean like, hey, maybe you're gay, or maybe I'm sexually attracted to women, but I'm just not good at socializing, so I would think that it would be, I think that, so we're about more than halfway through the trailer. I would think that what would make me a little more interested in this and make this just interesting in general would be like, hey, character, show something going on that makes you go, oh, maybe she's, but obviously she's not a lesbian, but like, oh, maybe she's a lesbian. And then she goes, and then her friend says to her, you act like you're a lesbian. Why don't you just admit that you are, or something, like halfway through. And then, because I'm not sure if this is going to be a comedy or a drama. It's probably going to be something of a dramedy. Like this is trying to be a little funny, but basically the drama of this person deciding that, hey, this is the lifestyle I want to try to see if it fits me. So all right, here we go.
But if I'm not meant to be happy, there's no timeline to figuring it out.
When are we gonna hang out?
Oh my God!
It could be really scary to try new things.
You try 20 different flavors of ice cream before you settle on a single scoop.
Ice cream is different than vagina.
How do you know? You don't know.
Yeah, I do know. Otherwise, it would be called vagi-ice cream.
Okay, I like that little inappropriate humor, but I mean it is humor. That's good, and that is true. It is ice cream is different than vagina. Otherwise, they would be called. They wouldn't be called a different thing. So there you go. You heard it here first. Heard it here first, folks, from Dakota Johnson. All right, 30 seconds left. Here we go.
Am I okay?
You two were definitely sisters in the past life, but one of you betrayed the other and put her at the stake for being a witch.
That feels like a her thing to do.
Okay, so a strange, looks like a yoga psychic. Always love those in movies. I mean, it's got Dakota Johnson in it. She's pretty famous. Well, recently she's famous for the flop that was Madam Web. But it looks like I did laugh at this part. That was kind of funny, inappropriate humor a little bit. I'll be honest with you. Like, if I'm just being totally honest with you, I think back to the movie Bros. Like, is a movie themed? I get the idea of trying to figure out who you are. Okay. Kind of something that you usually try to figure out a little earlier in life than this, which is fine. I mean, obviously, a story, it's something that does happen where people are still trying to figure out who they are into their 30s. And yeah, so that all adds up. But the thing is like, I think of the movie Bros, which was kind of a flop, and it was centered around the idea of it wasn't centered around the idea of a romance of any kind, or a guy or a girl going on a journey of some kind. It was basically about a midlife crisis in which a man discovers that he is like, he decides, I'm gay. Okay. And this is basically the same thing. And so I wonder what kind of audience it's going to have. And then also, but then I will say, again, being just perfectly honest here, on the flip side of that, it's not a man being gay, it's a woman being a lesbian, which may actually play off better. I'd have no real basis for that other than I think that it just could, especially with the actress. I think that she is Dakota Johnson is famous enough that she might be able to get people to just out of curiosity just check it out. And this is coming out on Max, so people aren't going to have to pay for it. So we're not going to get box office numbers for this or anything, but people might just check it out. If you have Max and you see Dakota Johnson, and it's just a little, like I said, looks like a dramedy, kind of a romantic comedy, or a drama comedy. So, yeah. So, I mean, I think it looks fine. I think that from the trailer, the jokes are landing a little bit better for me than Bros were. I will honestly tell you, though, I'm not much into like introspective journeys like this, where it's just the character living. Just like, this is just my life. I like things where like something happens. There's like some major conflict. I know that her conflict is, am I gay or not? What I mean with the conflict is like, like even A Fault in Our Stars. They're dying of cancer, and what are they going to do, and how is it going to go? The Notebook, are they going to be together, or are they not? Those types of stories are a little bit better than, for me, subjectively, than the characters just kind of being who they are, living their lives, and then they get to the end of the movie, and the movie kind of ends with them being who they are and living their lives. Okay, let's check it out though. See what other people are saying in the. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What the heck? Your boyfriend is for the streets. Let's check out and see what people are saying about this in the comments. So. Vagi Cream sounds like something Dakota came up with herself, and I love it. Okay, yeah, I could definitely see. What is this? Okay, finally, it's been 84 years. It's okay, just try to remember anything at all. This premiered at Sundance over 2 years ago, and HBO picked it up. Oh, okay. So we're just happy it finally got to see the light of day. Let me see. When was Bros released? Because honestly, HBO may have decided not to release this. That's why. 2 years ago. All right. It premiered 864 days ago. Well, that was 868 days ago now. I have no idea why HBO has been sitting on it since late January 2022. Well, that's because of Bros, I think. So, that Am I Okay at the end was so good it looked like improvised moment where Dakota broke for a moment and her own weird energy came out. Okay, Am I Okay? No. He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders just before she died. Dakota, Sonoya, and Odyssey, yes. Or Odessa? I don't know who that is. I manifested this. I've always wanted Dakota to play a sapphic. What is a sapphic character? What does that mean? Sapphic character is a woman who is attracted to other women, regardless of her sexual orientation. Okay, so it's saying like even without necessarily being homosexual, you just have like an attraction. As a woman, you have an attraction to other women. Okay, I mean, sure. A non-sexual attraction to other women. Okay, yeah, so I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. I just think back to Bros. It seems like HBO also thought about Bros when it didn't release this. Because it was January 2022, and Bros... Wait, we said that Bros released... when did it release? It released in 2022, September. So maybe it was that... I don't know, actually, then. Maybe it was that they were going to release it later in 2022, and then this movie came out and didn't do well. Maybe it was something else, and then they probably waited for it. They waited for so long to release it, at least partly because of Bros. At some point, even if it was delayed, they probably said, "Wait, stop! Don't even really. I know we delayed it already. Don't release it, no, because Bros flopped." We'll have to see how it goes though in the box office. It's coming out on Max on June 6th, so go check it out if you're interested in this kind of story. Probably more for women who are into kind of the romantic comedy stuff. This is more drama to me, though. It looks more drama to me than the comedy side of things. But otherwise, let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.